Hi guys, welcome to the Harshmeet Study Circle. It's been a long time since I made a video, but I thought since UPSC has come out with this year's notification, that is a CSE 2025 notification, it is a good time for me to come back and talk to you. I'm making this video because this year's notification is slightly different. As compared to the last few years, there have been some very important changes that the UPSC has made in this year's notification. So in this particular session, I'll be talking to you about what exactly are those changes that the UPSC has introduced in this particular notification this year, the things that you need to keep in mind before filling up the all important form. And in the end, I'll also be discussing how can I help you in your preparation, what are some of the new initiatives that I am planning to launch. Now, I really hope that by now all of you know that UPSC Civil Service Exam 2025 notification is out, means the UPSC has opened up the form for you if you want to appear for this exam in 2025 May. Now, this is what the notification looks like. You can go to the UPSC website, download the entire PDF from there. But apart from the things that remain usually common every single year, that is, although the notification is very long, most of it is just the general pattern of the examination, syllabus of each optional, which is quite common every single year. I'll mainly be talking to you about what are the changes that UPSC has introduced, and those are important changes. So first of all, please make sure that you remember the last date to apply, that is to fill up the form, is 11th of February, 6 p.m. Please do not wait for this. Many people like to wait till the end. I don't know why. One of the most important reasons why you should not wait is that the center of your choice may not be available to you if you wait till the very end. So the centers are on the first come first serve basis. So whichever city you are living in, if the UPSC has an exam center there, and if you want to not travel on the exam day, which is ideal, then you should fill up the form as early as possible. So make sure you don't wait till February. Make sure that January itself the form should be filled. Now, first extremely important change that did not used to have or did not used to be the case a few years back, the service preference have to be filled in the first stage itself. Now this is very unusual. Usually only those who cleared the prelims examination, then they would have to fill up the DAF, that is detailed application form, where you would have to give a list of your preferences, means what service would you like first, IAS, IPS, IFS, IRS, so on and so forth. But this year in the prelims form itself, they want you to fill up what your services are. Now candidates will have a window, that is you can update that, you can change that later on, but at least at the time of filling up the form you have to give your services. Now if you are not aware what are the different types of services, for example, usually everyone knows about IAS, IPS, IRS, IFS, but many people don't know what the other services. If that is the case, you can let me know in the comment section. I will make a video for you to explain the other services also, and I'll explain to you how you can best make that priority or preference order. If you want, you can just let me know in the comment section. I'll make a video for you. So first, this big change that in the prelims examination itself, by filling up the form, you have to tell your preference of services. So now the application form this year has mainly 4 steps. So first step is you have to make one-time registration. Now many of you might have given the exam last year or maybe before that. At that time also you might have noticed that you have made your profile, that is called one-time registration. If you have made that, then that itself will continue. You don't have to make OTR one-time registration every single time. So for all the UPSC examinations, any time that you are appearing, one OTR is enough. So whatever OTR you have filled, you can't change it. That will be enough. Second stage is the application form. Third stage is the DAF, that is the detailed application form, the one that you usually used to fill after you cleared the prelims. Now you have to fill at the application stage itself. And the fourth is the fee submission. Now please make sure you see the list of category of those people who don't have to pay a fee. Otherwise you have to pay a 100 rupee fee. So it's pretty nominal, you can pay that online. Once the OTR part is complete, you can proceed to part 2, then part 3, and then part 4. So that is how it usually works. Next, very importantly, the photo guidelines are very strict. So make sure that the photo that you're getting clicked to be uploaded, it has to be a professional photo. And there are very important things that you need to understand. One, photo uploaded should not be older than 10 days. So whenever you're filling up the form, it should be of the last 10 days. Your face must cover at least 1/3. Now, How will you make sure of this? You don't have to, wherever you go to the photo studio, just tell them this thing and they'll take care of that. So you don't have to worry too much about it. Usual passport size photos will have this part sorted. And more importantly, your name and the date of the photo taken should be clearly written. So that also is something the photo studio guy will do. You don't have to worry about that. Tell the photo studio guy, they'll make sure that in the passport size pic, the printout that they're giving to, they can write this. Also, very importantly, the appearance in the photo should be the same on the exam day. So if you have a beard like me, when you got the photo clicked on the day of the exam, make sure you're not clean shaven, you maintain a beard like this, maybe a bit of change. Also, if you're wearing glasses in the photo, then make sure you wear glass in the examination hall and vice versa, because that is your identification. So UPSC has been very stringent on this. One other important thing, number of vacancies keep changing every year. This year, number of vacancies are slightly lesser. It has again come down below 1000 after a few years. So this year's vacancy is 9,709. Two ways to look at it. One, reducing vacancy is not a very good thing for the aspirants. But then again, as optimists say, you only need one seat. So you don't have to worry about how many vacancies there are. But yes, vacancies have been cut down slightly. One other important thing, the number of services have been increased from 21 to 23. So earlier, there used to be just one IRMS, Indian Railway Management Service. Now that also has been divided into three parts. So IRMS traffic, personal and accounts. So you will have 23 services to fill. That is a service preference which you will have to fill at the time of the prelims examination application itself. Education qualification, there is one doubt that many people studying in college have. If you are in final year, you have not graduated, can you appear for the exam? The answer is yes. If you are appearing for the final year exam, you are allowed to sit in the mains exam even if you have not completed or got your graduation results as yet. UPSC will ask the proof of graduation only after the mains examination. So make sure once the mains examination is done, by that time you have completed your graduation, you have gotten the proof of graduating. After that, you will get a window to upload your documents on the portal. So at the time of the prelims, if you're still in the final year, you can appear, you can fill up the form, but by the time the mains examinations are held or after that, you have to show your proof that you have been graduated. This is what the notification says. The commission will provide a 15-day time period from the date of declaration of the results of written part. It is a mains examination. So after mains, within 15 days, you have to upload a proof that you have been graduated now. Increase focus on document. Now this is extremely important. In the past few months, we have seen a lot of debate about many candidates falsifying their details and taking reservation benefit. There were many infamous cases that came out. IAS officers in the past few years who have taken benefits of reservation, who did not deserve it. Maybe they falsified their documents. So UPSC is now very strict on this. They want to verify a document in the very first stage itself. Usually what used to happen, let's say you are from the OBC category or SC/ST category and you want reservation benefit. At the time of the application filing, you just had to say that I belong to this category. They did not ask for any documents. Documents are only asked at the mains examination stage, not at the prelims. But now they want that all the documents should be submitted at the prelims examination stage itself. So they are very stringent with the document. That is also a big change. So that means that the application form for the prelims will be lengthier this time around. It will take more time because you have to fill in your service preferences, and this also you have to prepare all the documents, which was not the case earlier. So your date of birth, category, education, qualification, all those have to be submitted at the first stage of application itself, which again was not the case earlier. Also, the date of birth rules have also been made stringent. You cannot change your date of birth that you have entered in the one-time registration. Even if it is a typo, you cannot change your date of birth. So very, very, very important. Please make sure that your date of birth is entered correctly no matter what. Now, please understand, the service preference have to be given at the time of the application form. But what is your cadre preference, means which state would you like to join, that you don't have to tell right now. So don't worry about that. The cadre preference will only be asked after the prelims result. So only those who qualify the prelims, they will be asked what is your cadre preference. At the time of the filing up of the prelims application, that is a application form that is out now, you don't have to tell your cadre preference, you just have to tell your service preference. So make sure that you keep that in mind. These are the important changes. Now, why am I here after a few months? How can I help you in this preparation? So, I know the notification is out. This is the time when nervousness increases, when you are now counting down the time that is left for the prelims examination. It's not that far now. So, I have decided to start a new initiative. In my view, the best way to prepare for the prelims examination is to practice as many questions as possible. So, I have launched a new course under which we will be practicing more than 1,000 questions of the prelims examination of different subjects. I'll be taking up questions from all the subjects: polity, ancient history, modern history, medieval, geography, science and tech, environment, economy, and most importantly, current affairs as well. I'll make sure that the number of questions are above 1,000, at least 25 questions per session. These will all be in line with the kind of questions that are expected in the prelims examination. The first session will be out tomorrow. The first few sessions will be here on YouTube. After that, the course will be on my own app. As you know, I have an app called Harshmeet Study Circle, and you can register for that course there. But the first few classes will be here on YouTube so that every one of you can take advantage. And if you think this is something that is helping you out and you would want to enroll for the entire course, and you can surely go ahead, download the app. I already have many courses on my app. The link is in the description of the video. You can download that. It's an Android app, and you can let me know if you need any help. In the description, you'll also find my phone number, that is for your WhatsApp purposes, and also you will find the link of the Telegram channel that I have. You can join that to get updates about me. Also, Republic Day is around the corner, so I thought, why not give you a sale? So there are a few courses on my app. Most importantly, the PSIR optional course. That's a recorded course now. We did a live batch. So the recorded classes are available for all of you for one entire year. If you want, you can avail 40% discount. This is till the Republic Day, that is till the end of 26th of Jan. You can use the code Republic and you can avail this offer on all the courses that I have on my app. Many more sessions coming up because I'm now back on my YouTube. The first session of this prelims crash course that we have will be going live just a day from now, and many more sessions coming up. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, do hit the subscribe button. Bye bye. Jai Hind.